friends, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Trina, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you my flip through for the month of August in my daily writing journal, as well as the setup for my September pages for this journal as well. So before anything else, if you have been here for quite some time, you would have noticed that this is something new that I've added to the system this past month. To be completely honest, August was like very hard for me mentally, and I haven't been journaling in my daily writing as well as in my 365. Like, I haven't been catching up with it, or like I haven't been keeping up with it, and it has been quite difficult, and I wasn't feeling inspired to do anything. And so while I was looking for something to use and to inspire me, I came across this mini notepad, which is actually a weekly plan notepad. I had this in college actually, and my best friend gave me one of this in another color without knowing that I already bought one of these. So I was like, we have the same mind, and I have used this notepad actually for college, and then there's a lot of leftovers. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you what I have here. So opening it up, I actually attached a piece of paper that is from ripped out from this journal that I placed all of the videos that I wanted to try, and I'm not showing that on camera right now because I might do some of these videos, but I want to keep that on hand, keep this notepad beside my bed every night. And the purpose of this is actually to memory keep. So rather than to make this as a to-do list, I put all of the things that I have done at the end of the day, just to have an overview of the day of what I have been doing for that week. And this is not like my Cozy and Chaos notebook wherein I put all of the stuff that I have filmed, like clips that I have filmed for that week, so that I could be able to track when I took the video. This, however, is something of a snapshot of my day per week, as to say. So each day is like just a tiny space of what I deem important that I've done. And then in the free notes area here, I just put in all of the things that I want to do in the week. And if I do it, then that's good. If not, then I just transfer it over. So it's mostly things I have done, appointments, certain events that happened within the day, and like meals that are not usual that I have like cooked up, something like that. So I do this on a weekly basis. This is basically an experiment. And this is for this week. Today is the 22nd. I did check this off because we are filming the September setup here. And I also finished some of these here, so I'll check this off. And yeah, so basically this is how I added the weekly notepad to my system, which I noticed that, as you can see here, I have filled this up more than the notebook that I have here later. And another thing that I've actually added to my system is this one. This is actually just a piece of paper. I'm not going to show you what's inside, but what this is, as you can tell from the quote that I put here, is like I'm going to be sharing with you like an anger management trick that I've been doing recently. I haven't seen this anywhere, but it's like I don't, as a person, as a journaler, do not write frustrations, anger, sadness, or whatever inside of my journals. I simply write what happened that day, what I dreamt about, significant events that happen, fun events that happen, like something that is making me happy, because I look through these notebooks every day and I am thinking that if ever I'll be writing something that's sad that's happened or something that makes me angry, and there is a tendency I won't want to write in my journal anymore because I keep seeing it. So what I decided to do was actually take a piece of scrap paper and folded it in a way similar to zines. If you don't know what zines are, they're like mini paper art books or like poetry books that you can make by hand. So a little DIY tutorial from me. It's very easy. You just get a piece of copy paper, like so, or any type of paper that you want, as long as you can fold it. So you fold it this way first, open it up, and whatever your length is, you fold it in half, like this, and then you fold it again. So when you're done with that folding, you would see that you have made 8 equal spaces. So what you're going to do actually is to cut up this in the middle. So if you don't have scissors or whatever, I simply just tear it So I fold it in half this way, and then it's here, straight through the middle until the intersection right here. So it's very crude type of ripping, but it's just an example. And once you have that, you would see that your paper has a slit down the middle. So what you do now is you fold it horizontally like this, and then push through so that you can make like a mini book. So this is very bad. I'm having like performance anxiety right now doing this, so it's not perfect because I ripped it in the wrong way. But as you can see, it's like a mini book now with pages that you could write in, like you could take with you or whatever. And then once you're finished with that, you could simply just open it up and fold it the other way so that you could have another space to write in, like so. And what I do with this actually is I do this every week, or like every time I have a frustration. Like there are many inconveniences in life, we can't avoid those. And sometimes I want to rant about it, but I don't want to rant it towards or like share it with other people, like my parents, example, my brother, my best friend. Even though I know that they are very supportive, sometimes there are frustrations wherein you want to keep to yourself and let it just blow away. So what I've been doing is I take scrap pieces of like paper, copy paper that are like from mail or such, whatever, and then every week or every time I fill up the whole page, I do like this little meditative ritual, because for me, the way that I relax is sometimes ripping paper. So what I do is I write all of my frustrations down on paper, whatever it is that makes me sad. I use like simple ballpoint pen for this, don't need to use anything fancy or whatever. I even have like scratch paper here. So by the end of the week, whatever the frustration is here, I put it in my mind and said that all of these frustrations are not the end of the world. I have written it down and I'm going to be releasing it from my mind, and I won't think about it anymore and simply rip this all out. Like literally rip this paper and throw it in the trash or recycling or whatever. So yeah, that has been like my meditative way of like anger management, because I don't know, it's been tough recently. So yeah, those are the systems that I just wanted to share with you that I added for the month of August. And then we're going to flip through the pages for the monthly, which I have not really been doing so well. So here we have our August cover page that I did a random collage of. I don't have a particular theme when it comes to August. I just simply do what I want to do because I needed like a breather of like simply not following something that is so strict when it comes to my journals. And somehow, because I wasn't that strict, I wasn't using this as much. Next we have here is my calendar set up with my one line a day inside of each box. Today is the 22nd of August, so I haven't filled out 21st yet, so we'll do that later off camera. I actually don't really like this anymore. It is pretty. I really like how it turned out. However, for me, in a practical sense, doing this, I wanted, when I set this up earlier in August, what I wanted was actually a space wherein I could memory keep in, because I have felt like I missed the monthly pages that I have in the previous years. So what I wanted to do actually was do this and have a separate one line a day again, wherein I could only like pinpoint whatever is important for the day. Like for example, it was Froggy Community Day in the 13th. So I wanted to like put some like maybe a sticker there or like letter in there, whatever that is significant, like a birthday or something. And I can't do that here because I am afraid that I won't be having enough space to write my one line a day journal entry. So yeah, we're scrapping this again. Maybe we'll see what happens in the next month, but I won't be doing this again for September, but rather I will be doing the calendar and the one line a day page again. And I put all of the things that I have to do, like appointments and such here, my physical therapy. I've been going to physical therapy for the month of August because of my back. It's just an alignment posture issue. It's not that big. However, I do want to keep track of when their schedule is. And then also documentation and the future log. Next we have here is my meal tracking and medicine tracking. I did manage to, like, my doctor said to stop one of my medicines to see after 3 months if I'm doing well without it. So that's fun. I hope that I won't need that medicine anymore after the 3 months. My content master list. I also added KREiDEPRINZ KARTENLADEN sales here for like what books or what crochet items that I've sold within the month. This is still good that there is at least one sale for the whole month, because there were months wherein I really had zero, so that's fun. At least Crest, the book Crest, had a new home. Next we have here is my highlights page. My highlights page is very chaotic. I don't really like how this looks, but it works. My highlights for this month, since it's just the 22nd, I might still have something here to add. Who knows? If not, then I will just add a huge quote here or something. So C4 Wanderer for the 1st of August. My friend Roy, who also gave me Alhaita Manyalan, felt kind of bad for me for fishing a lot during trying to find primos or achievements that could give you primos just to get C4 Wanderer, because I was, what do you call that? I was guaranteed, and he was like, I'll just give you one tadpole and see what happens. So it was also early pity because I was at 55. Scaramouche arrived at 61. Or was it 63? Oh, it was 60 something. But it was early, and it's like Scara felt sorry for me for fishing a lot, and also felt sorry for Roy for spending, so he came home early. I had a haircut. We did have our walks, although I did stop going out on morning walks recently because my brother wanted to go to the gym. I did read quite a bit in August. I read a manga for one day. I finished it in one day, Blood on the Tracks. I do have a vlog, reading vlog of House of Leaves, and then I read Disclosure just yesterday, and I really liked it. So those are the three like book type things. I came back to reading again in August, which is very fun. And then as for Genshin Impact, other roles aside from Scara, I did have a jump scare of C5 catching at PT20 on the very last day of Scara's banner, and I was like, if only it was a win, I would have had a C5 Wanderer, but nope, they choose C5 catching at PT20. And then I was just, you know, building pity, like a clown. I was building pity. I was at PT13 after catching. I did tell myself that I want, like my OCD self wanted like to have a pity history wherein it is divisible by 5. So I was PT13, I did like 2 single pulls, and at PT15 Linnea came out. I didn't mean to, so I lost my guaranteed there. So anyway, still I'm growing to love him more and more each time I play, and he is like almost fully built now, almost. Next we have is my shiny list. My shiny list, finally, I have a shiny Weeping Bell in Pokemon Sleep, my very first and only shiny as of the moment in Pokemon Sleep. And then for my Pokemon Go account, I do have 3 shinies from the Pokemon World Tournament 2023 celebration, as well as Rookie Community Day. I only have 5. Basically, they told me that I used up all of my luck here, that's why I only have 5 shiny Rookies. But I do have 1 non-shiny, but 100% Greninja during that day, so it's fine. Next, I am actually not proud of this. This is the anime list that my best friend gave to me to watch in my best friend controls what I watch for the whole month sort of situation, and this is the list that she gave me. However, I only watched 4 from the list. It's still early, it's just the 22nd, so I'm hoping that I could knock out maybe 1 or 2 more of this. I really want to watch Drugstore in Another World as well as Restaurant in Another World, so we'll see about that if I go into it. I will have another separate video talking about this once it's all finished. And also I watched Zom 100 live action in Netflix. Just saying, when it comes to like a superhero sort of situation, I don't favor live action at all. So we'll see with the anime if it's better. Next, this is what I was talking about, farming primos for Wanderer while I was trying to get his C4. So I list down all of the world quests, all of the achievements that I wanted to do that are kind of easy, and also the story quests, which I haven't done any of these because, of course, Roy gave me one, so I stopped there. But I think I only need like 50 more fishes to achieve this 2,000 fishing achievement, which is fun. And here we have all of the pages that I have for August. Quite minimal, actually. I don't have that much writing, and I skipped a couple of days here and there. And there, that's it. That's the end of the August pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 pages for August. It has been tough going through and writing and like not feeling it, so I just let it be basically. So as you can see here, we are going into the monthly setup for the month of September, and I have already actually made the pages for this month on my own because I was kind of upset one day and I was like, I wasn't feeling like I have been doing well with my journaling. So maybe setting up a certain spread or like moving forward to September would help me. So I decided to just do it off camera and try to enjoy myself. And I do have like, I do enjoy this actually. I've been making these like diamond shape cutouts from scrap pieces of papers and packaging that I have. I do have a spread of that in one of my Cozy and Chaos episodes. I think it was the 32nd. And these were inspired by Linny's and Lynette's outfits, like the diamond patterns of magician outfits. So that's what I've done. And I decided that since I was trying to manifest for Nicolette, this guy in Genshin Impact who is suspected to be the next updates banner. So early manifestation for the Hydro Dragon, and I decided to use his color scheme, like dark blues, light blues, white, and silver, and also some gold as well. So this is the cover page. I do have these like I bought a book of like quotes and poetry, like I think Remembering Your Essence is the title, and I bought it for so cheap that I decided that these quotes are quite pretty, so I decided to just tear it up and place it in my journal. And yeah, the quote I chose is, "Desiring a thing is your clever way of preventing yourself from having it. You already have it, but you are afraid of it." So some way, it's true. I have like my monthly here, so I separated my monthly calendar in my one line a day page. I do have Glee here, just for the fun of it. I don't know if this space is enough. By the next Plan With Me, October, I will do the bigger calendar again because I am hopeful and positive that there will be a lot of things that I will be adding there because it's my birth month. But for now, I will do the smaller calendar and see how it feels and looks. We have my meals and medicines. It's still the same. I just removed one of the columns for one of the medicines there, and then anime vlog list. So you could already read what's in here, but I will go through more of this in a future video about my anime to watch list for the month of September. But basically the concept here is that I will have a vlog of like me watching different animes, like spinning the wheel, whatever it lands I will watch it. And it's the same concept as in BookTube, wherein this video doesn't end until I get to read a 5-star book, something like that. In my case, I will not stop this video until I get a 10 out of 10 in one of these anime. So some of the titles here are like well-loved, popular, some are wildcards, some are like interesting to me, because sometimes I notice that they are like very low on rating, however, I do like it. So there are wildcards here that I don't know, maybe it will happen. So a lot of movies here because I hope that it won't be that long. And then highlights. Now, fun fact, actually, I ran out of my double-sided tape while making this. That's why there's only one diamond here. So we'll add as we go along. And yeah, that is it for the setup of all of my pages for the month of September. I do like this cover though. It's very nice and very simple. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for going through this with me. It has been a difficult month, as I've said, but I'm hoping to jump back into journaling for the month of September and the rest of the year. And so I hope to see you there. So until then, guys, take care and